that's one of the roads out of town, blocked for now. See the fire right there. This is absolutely crazy. I think the forest fire, last I heard, was 1 kilometer from town. Everybody in Flin Flon right now, which is where I'm heading towards, is on a pre-evacuation notice. Everybody has to be ready to leave within 2 hours of the notice. If they say for evacuation, everybody has to be out of town within 2 hours. So I'm heading back there. My parents are there, they're elderly. So I'm not leaving town until they do. And my son's there, but he's 21 and he's got a car, he's prepared, and we have a plan. Scary times, scary times. Oh man, look how close that is. Morning everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. We are in a little bit of a state of emergency today. I'm in Denair Beach, Saskatchewan. I had to leave work early yesterday from Snow Lake, which is 2 hours away, because the community of Flin Flon was put under a pre-evacuation alert. So what they are saying is that everybody has to be ready, get your vehicles fueled up, get your bags packed. When the notice comes for evacuation, everybody has to be available to leave within 2 hours. I have, living in Flin Flon, 2 elderly parents. So I left work yesterday, came home, arranged safe travel for them. I thought I might have to drive them to Winnipeg, which is a little dicey because our whole community is surrounded by fires. There was one route out to get to Winnipeg. But the fire, as of this morning, is now moving away from Flin Flon. One of the fires that were blocking one of the exits exiting Flin Flon is now under control. So we can now have 2 exits to get out of Flin Flon. I believe as of 8 o'clock this morning, we are still under the evacuation emergency. Also, my son is up working for the summer in Denair, so I had to come home and well, evacuate him, or be prepared to evacuate him. He's up here doing a summer job. Oh my, look at the sky is... And it's eerily quiet. Last night we slept here. We got to grab some supplies, so we didn't have enough food for the weekend. A little bit of blue in the sky, but you'll see we're going to drive by Flin Flon today, and we'll get some good shots of the fire. I did get some last night. But yeah, Alex and I, we're bugging out today. We're going to go hit a campground away from the fires, give them a couple of days to get under control and make sure everything's safe. So that's where we are right now. I'm going to make some coffee. I'm going to have to clean up the van just a quick little bit, and then we have to run into town and grab some supplies so we can survive for a couple of days, and then we're out of here, running from the forest fires. It is Manitoba, Saskatchewan. It is it's crazy this year, very, very crazy. Okay, guys, hopefully you're all safe where you are, and yeah, I'm gonna get some stuff ready here, and then we're going camping, and you guys are gonna come along. Let's go check out a campground. Emergency personnel, they must be going on break or refuel or supply or something. Oh my goodness, look at it out there.
The Manitoba government has declared a province-wide state of emergency due to the wildfire situation. This is a significant step we are taking to uphold our obligation to keep people safe. We're talking about roughly 17,000 people that we are looking to provide safety to and to prevent the loss of life. The wildfires in northern Manitoba have intensified since we gave our update this morning. Wildfire and emergency management officials have now been advised that evacuation orders have been issued for the city of Flin Flon, the communities of Pimichigamak Cree Nation, Puckatawagan Cree Nation, and the Northern Affairs community of Cross Lake. All told, we're looking at about 17,000 people in northern communities that are being evacuated from their homes over the next few hours. The majority of these folks will be coming to Winnipeg. This is the largest evacuation Manitoba will have seen in most people's living memory.
It's hard to believe this is 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, I know.
Well, here we are, day one after the evacuation from Flin Flon, as you saw. So Alex and I made it to Giles Park last night, which is only an hour down the road. And as you can tell, the wind just shifted about a half an hour ago and we are getting all the forest fire smoke. There's an island out there, you can't even see it right now. There's Alex. So we spent the night here last night, and right now we're just kind of debating whether to move on. The plan is we were going to maybe tough it out in one more night and then head to the Paw and resupply, and then possibly find a campground farther down the road closer to Snow Lake, where, as you guys may or may not know, is where I work anyway. Because, well, Snow Lake's not in evacuation, so I'll stay close to work and then I'll be able to go there. And plus, once Flin Flon reopens, which hopefully will be in a couple of days, we'll be able to get Alex home easy. The actual evacuation point from Flin Flon is Winnipeg. That's where the government's told everyone to go, and so that's where I'm sure probably 90% of the population is gone. Everybody's reporting in on Facebook that they're safe and found a place to go. So yeah, that's the state of affairs right now, I guess. Day one since the evacuation.
Yep.
Day one since the evacuation. So everybody's healthy. We're just a little smoky right now, so we're probably gonna move on here in a bit. It definitely sounds like a big plane, so hopefully it's the water bomber. All right, it's the end of day one. First day since the evacuation. We were at Giles Park this morning, as you may remember. It was really smoky, so Alex and I went to the paw. We stocked up on a few supplies we'd missed before we left, and now we have made it to Wekusko Falls Provincial Campground. Got a nice little powered site here for the van, and that's where we're going to hunker down. It's not too smoky at all here. And they have flush toilets. Haven't checked out the showers yet, but I'm assuming they're running water too. So, well, right on, guys. And I gotta say, like, I really would like to send out my appreciation to all the subscribers that reached out to the various means that they can. Some of them through Instagram, some through that know me personally and stuff like that. It was just awesome to see the upwelling of support from everyone. But we're safe and sound. Alex and I are hunkered down in our evacuation spot for, well, at least 4 days, and we'll see what's going to happen then. But the rest of you guys stay safe. Have fun.